So I'm doing a thing tomorrow, but we're not talking about that. We're going to talk about intrusive thoughts. That's what we're talking about today. So intrusive thoughts are not necessarily bad things. In fact, it is my belief that if you let your little intrusive thoughts win, then the big ones won't have a chance to take hold. Because you've already indulged little things like so I have a coworker. I've mentioned him before. He is the chaotic good to my chaotic neutral at work. Younger guy, super nice. I told him he reminds me of a golden doodle. I often tell people that he is like sunshines and rainbows in chaos form. He is a nice dude. All right, super nice. We like him. All right, we don't like him, but we like him, right? And so one day, my little ray of sunshine was having a bad day. It was I don't know what was going on, but he's like been there 30 minutes and he was already like, I just want to go home. I just want this day to be over. And I'm like, okay, this is not like you. I mean, granted, we all want to go home. But usually he's very bouncy. He's good with customers. People like him because, he's fun. He is chaos and sunshine personified, right? So he's having a bad day standing at dish pit. All right. And he's grumbling about customers or something. I don't know. I don't remember why. I just knew my sunshine was in a bad mood. So I went to the bar. The bar will be another story, which I will include after this one. But we're going to finish this one and we're going to try to stay on track. Okay. So he is not having a good day. We'll just leave it at that. He's grumbling at dish pit. I go get a handful of edible glitter from the bar. And I wait for him to be done because I'm not going to interrupt him when he has a handful of dirty dishes. I'm not a monster. And then, so I say his name. He turns around and I go, with golden glitter. And then I laugh as he blinks and walk away. Now, I mean, I don't recommend necessarily glitter bombing your colleagues. However, I am known for my glitter, obviously. Also, he is chaos personified like me. We are like cousins in the chaos realm, right? So, and then I laughed and walked away. Now, so later, he told me his first thought was, that bitch just glitter bombed me. But honestly, it helped. And I said, you're welcome. Because, okay, so, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily just recommend glitter bombing your coworkers out of nowhere, right? But what it did was it stopped his downward spiral, made him stop whatever doom scrolling his brain was doing, and he just kind of like sidestepped. So, yes, I glitter bomb my colleague. Do I recommend it? I mean, I don't not recommend it. If you don't think you're gonna go to HR or something. I mean, I ain't trying to get you into trouble. But also, I mean, it's edible glitter. So, I mean, the boy's like 6'5". Okay, I'm 5'7". It wasn't like I was gonna get it in size. I glitter bombed his torso. We weren't trying to be hazardous. I'm trying to cover my dark circles because we all fucking know I don't sleep. So today I got to sleep in. So I went to bed at the time my body told me to, which was about 3:30ish, which was not bad for me. And then I woke up at 10. So my first thought was, well, this is bullshit. Why am I conscious? So I went to the bathroom, I fed the cat, and then I went and took my happy ass back to bed. Alright, so we are going to talk about intrusive thought number 2 that I just thought of and decided to share with you. That's really fucking dark, man. It's alright. It's gonna blend. Intrusive thought number 2. So I'm standing at the bar. And I may or may not have told this story, but I can't remember. Doesn't matter. So I'm standing at the bar, and me and the bartender are talking. She's my friend. And we're just chatting, right? And, I don't even remember what she was saying, because what had happened was I'm standing there, she's talking, and I'm trying to pay attention, and I was paying attention, but she knows, she's my friend, she understands my brain. She's the kind of person that we can have a conversation that'll start like on, you know, tax forms, and all of a sudden now we're talking about the fact that this girl thought that bats were birds. You know, it'll just devolve, and we're keeping up. Oh my god, like this time. I'm gonna try to stay on track. I swear to God I am. But I have to tell you, because this one time, this girl, she was talking about how her aunt, grandma, one of them, she was losing her mind a little bit, and she thought that she was writing to a fairy. Now, those the words she said. That she was writing to a fairy and leaving her little gifts. And me and this other girl, who was also a little out there, like, we immediately stopped. Poor girl. She's nice, but she's not like us. So she was so confused. I'm using the badass bay again. Anyway, she was a little confused, because immediately in the middle of her sentence, me and this other girl are both like, you don't give gifts to the fae. And then we went off on a tangent for like 5 minutes about the importance of don't give things to the fae. And then why I didn't let my kids give their teeth to the tooth fairy. They did not give their tooth to the tooth fairy, and I would steal them before they could, because everybody told them about the tooth fairy, but we don't make deals with fae. Okay. Anyway, and so this girl's standing there, and she's like, anyway, that is not the point of this, but it's just so you know, okay. So anyway, don't make deals with the fae. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm standing at the bar, she's talking, and I am focused on this piece of cheesecake. It's a piece of plain cheesecake that's got raspberry syrup on the top. And I don't remember how we got it. All I know is we were all sharing this cheesecake, right? We all had our own spoons. We just walked by, take a bite, whatever. There's this one little piece left, and it looked like a little tower. It kind of just looked like it was standing up like this. It was a little narrow little piece with raspberry on top. And so she's talking, and I'm standing there, and I don't know why, but I often stand with my hands behind my back, just fast, like this. I just stand like this. I do, and I don't know why. I always have. So it doesn't really matter why. I just need you to picture this. So I'm standing at the end of the bar. There's a piece of cheesecake in front of me, and I'm standing there with my hands behind my back, and she's talking, and then I just suddenly go and bite the top of the cheesecake off. Needless to say, she lost her train of thought, and she laughed hysterically for several minutes. And I was like, what? Anyway, so what I'm saying is intrusive thoughts are not necessarily bad things. I didn't put on any fucking powder. I didn't even do any bleach. No highlighter, no blush. What the fuck am I doing with my... It's fine. It's fine. We can still do this. Somebody told me I need to wear blush a little higher. But I don't know why I want to wear it higher. That's where it's fine. We're going to try it. It's fine. You know how I feel. It's just going to be... It's going to be fine. I don't know why, but we're going to do this. And we're going to put a little here. Don't ask me where I fucking saw this. I don't know. So yesterday somebody said something. Was it yesterday? Might have been yesterday. Might have been the day before. It doesn't matter. Somebody said something about they had like a dozen open tabs, and I was like, oh, that's not horrible. And they're like, oh, that's awful. And I'm like, I'm gonna open up my phone and I show them, and I have 106 open tabs on my phone. So my 106 tabs laughs at your puny 12, okay? And it's fine. Again, one dab will do ya. Okay. I don't know. We're just gonna see how this works. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together, and it's gonna be all right. Today, okay, so today is my last day of work before I get 2 fucking days off. 2. And I have told everybody already. In fact, I put a little meme in the group chat of a skeleton doing a ballet dance. And it says, if you need me, don't. So. Oh yes, thing. So I fell into a research rabbit hole, which is, you know, how all these things start. Research rabbit hole. And I decided that since I have 2 days off, I'm going to have a spa day reset. And I don't mean like I'm going to go get a massage. No, I have found a Korean bathhouse. And I am going to go become a subterranean cryptid. For like 5 or 6 hours tomorrow. I'm going to put my phone in my locker that they give you. I'm going to submerge myself in water until I become human soup. I'm going to get out and I'm going to go into at least 3 of the saunas. I'm going to go and then have Korean food, probably galbi and maybe some ramen, kimchi jjigae, something. And I'm gonna need salt and water and some Adelaide tea because they serve it there. I am going to disconnect from humanity and myself and let my muscles firmly relax. I don't think I'm gonna get a massage because here's the thing, if I got a massage, it would require me to make an appointment for that. I mean, I make an appointment when I get there. There's no reservations, it's first come, first served. But if I am perfectly content being boneless in the water, then I don't want to have to get out to go do something else. I want to just stay there and maybe slide underwater a few times and then emerge like some sort of creature from the deep. Anyway, so that's my plan for tomorrow. I'm gonna get up early in the morning and I'm gonna drive and I'm gonna go become one with the water and not be responsible, not be a human, be a water-based cryptid. And you know, the thing is I was watching these Instagram reviews, not Instagram, TikTok reviews, and it was all these influencers, right? Mostly these influencer type peoples. They got a full face of makeup, they have their hair done, and they look like they're going out, like, to a club or something, and I'm like, you're going to a place where you're going to be wet and sweaty all day. Why? I don't get it. And then someone told me that, of course I don't get it, because that's not I'm not the same kind of person they are. Which, I mean, I guess is a compliment. I'm not. I know, I'm not an influencer type. I'm not worried about metrics. I don't care. If people think I'm too much, I don't care if you see me with messed up hair. Literally, what you see is what you get with me. And I mean, honestly, I'm all about transparency and authenticity, and that's how I'm going to live my life. And I feel like I would be a hypocrite if I was only showing you the polished, perfect version that I am never a polished, perfect version, okay? I make mistakes. I'm human. I try to be a good person. But I'm a human being, and I'm judgy sometimes, and I'm petty. God, I'm petty. Sometimes. I try not to be. I do. Okay, we're doing this one now. It's You Can Be, and it's my orange palette I've got. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing now. I'm just, because I put powder on top of the browns on my badass bay. It's fine. Alexa, skip this song. It's fine. So we're gonna do the bronzy glitter for my party palette. On top, I'm working some sort of party tonight, and I don't know what kind of party it is because the gentleman who wrote it down, I can't read his handwriting. So all I know is it's going to be like 25 to 30 people. I'm working it with another person, an older veteran server like me, and he is capable and competent, and so I ain't got no worries about that unless he calls in sick or something. Should be fine. I mean, I would not mind splitting half of my tips with him because I know that he will work as hard as I do. So, Alexa, start playlist over. You're killing me. What are you doing? The fuck is this song? Alexa, my next song. I don't know what this fuck is doing. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. We're just gonna do whatever. Much better. It's like I hear a song, I'm like, oh, well, this is good, I'm gonna add it to my playlist, and then I get to that part of my playlist because this has been playing since 11 o'clock this morning, and then I'm like 5 hours in, and I'm like, I don't know what song this is. So I don't want to hear this song. Not because I don't like it, but because I don't know it, and I need to not have mental bandwidth of trying to figure out what a song is while I'm doing all of this. I need to be able to focus as well as I possibly can focus. So yes, tonight, the plan is to be competent, feral server self, and then tomorrow human soup, and then on Friday back to work for another 46 hours, I think, next week. Well, I'm scheduled 44, but like 2 or 3 of those are closing shifts, so they're actually going to be at least an hour longer, because unlike some of the other people, I don't rush my people. If it takes, and I have to be the last one to leave, right? So if it takes the kitchen or dish an extra 20 or 30 minutes to finish what they're doing, as long as they do it right, I don't care. I will stay, and it's fine. I'm not gonna rush you, and also I'm not gonna make you work at a breakneck pace. I'm not gonna make you freak out and make mistakes and rush. And no, you do what you need to do. You know what you need to do. Just go ahead and do it. Take your time. I mean, obviously don't go outside for 14 smoke breaks, but you know, reasonably, take your time. Just do what you need to do, work at your own pace. Don't fuck up. You'll be alright. But I don't have, I mean, I'm one of 2 managers who works like that, where I'm just like, it's fine, just take your time. Do what you need to do. It's not going to be an end of the world if it takes me another 30-45 minutes before I clock out and set the alarm. It's going to be alright. It's going to be okay. I'm not, you know, as soon as everybody leaves, screaming at my servers to bring me your money so I can do the paperwork. No, it's fine. However, I am a kind of manager. If I have to clock you out and I have to claim your tips, I'm claiming $100 no matter what you made. And I tell people that. It's not like it's a surprise. I tell people all the time, it's okay, don't forget to clock out. You know how many times I've had to clock people out since I started managing like 2 years ago? Because here's the thing. I have a dry, deadpan humor, which I'm sure you've noticed. And no one knows if I'm kidding or not. When I tell them, if I have to clock you out, I'm claiming $100 on your tips. Nobody knows if I'm kidding. But I'm just unhinged enough to where they don't want to risk it. So, you know, that's fun. I can't take it no more. So anyway, I'm gonna make sure that does not look like a dot. Okay. Do I have another one, or is this my other one? I can't remember. Fuck. I know I bought another one, but I don't know if this is my other one or if I still have one here that hasn't been opened yet. You know what? This is not the time to look for it. Anyway, I've already packed my bag because I've got a spa bag packed. I filled up my car. I put some money on my chime card. I got my smaller wallet changed over from my bigger wallet because I'm not using my big ass wallet. Put my medical card, my car insurance, my pink box loyalty card. You know, because if I spend $10 more there, I get $5 off. And I mean, if I'm gonna be in the neighborhood, I've told my coworkers, but not my bosses, that I will be unavailable. Nobody knows what I'm doing yet, because I didn't know what I was doing yet. I just was like, I'm not gonna be at work. Don't need me. And then yesterday, yeah, it was yesterday. TikTok, rabbit hole. Human soup plan. Emerge like a less feral chaos goblin and more like a chaos sea nymph cryptid. I don't know. Anyway, glitter, and then I'm out of here because it's been 25 minutes and that is far too fucking long. So we're gonna do this orangey because we did the orange, but we're just gonna do it right here on top of the wing I drew in, just a little oomph. And then I probably should have done this before I did my mascara, but we all know that I don't do anything logically. There's no plan. And then I'm going to take this little bit of white here. And I usually do the highlighter, but we're just going to do a little right there. And then get the excess pieces of glitter off because we don't, never mind, we don't like that. I forgot that was the chunky one. It's got chunks, which is fine, but not when I'm not sure what kind of party this is. I mean, is it like a retirement party? Maybe. Is it a funeral? I hope not. Because I don't want to show up looking like Pinkie Pie, your server, if it's a funeral. And then I look like I've got a party cannon. So, we gotta find a happy medium. I'm still gonna be extra. And it's better lit in that room, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's gonna be alright. Anyway, y'all have a great day. I'll see you later.